students, I hope that all are doing well, and this is my 21st video lecture, and this video lecture I am going to talk about address modes. I am going to talk about address modes. So here we are going to talk about 4th unit topics. 4th unit topics that are given in your syllabus. This is the first video lecture of your 4th unit. Here we are studying about address modes. So what are address modes? And how many types of address modes are there? How these address modes are working? So regarding all these things, we will see content of the lecture, addressing modes, and examples. What is the definition for addressing mode or addressing modes? Look at here, addressing modes. Addressing mode specifies a rule for interpreting or modifying the address field of the instruction before the operand is actually executed. I want to read out for you once again. The addressing mode specifies a rule for interpreting or modifying the address field of the instruction before the operand is actually executed. So what it means, all of you know about the address. Why you are using address? Address we are using for reference, for contact, for communication, for storage, or else to stay there. So we should need a location to stay over there. That's why we are maintaining the address for easy communication, for easy retrieval, and easy accessing and easy incoming and outgoing. So if you know the address, you can go directly, you can get the things and you come back. If you don't know the address, then you have to search it. You have to go there somewhere. You don't know where you have to go, and you will roaming like a wanderer, roaming like anything. So same way, in a computer also, some address modes are there. These modes are helping to get the data to perform the operations. So what it says here, addressing mode specifies a rule for interpreting or modifying. These modes are specifying what to do. Interpreting. So it tells to the data what kind of operations to perform. And address fields of the instructions before the operand is actually executed. So it actually says about what the data actually do, and this data where we can get, and after getting of this data, what kind of operation should be performed on that. So addressing modes are different types. How to specify the locations of the operands? Specify the locations of the operands. We will talk about the operands and all these things. Let's see about the addressing. Addressing means what? Addressing. You know, addressing means what? To whom you are addressing, where you are addressing. So, addressing is nothing but the location. Address is nothing but the location, where you are pointing, where you are addressing. So, here many types are there, many locations are there, many addresses are there. One is the immediate address, direct address, indirect address, registered address, registered indirect address, displacement index, and stack. These all are locations, or we can say that different address modes. So, among them, we will see now we will see all of them in one by one. So, immediate address mode. Immediate address mode first of all, we will talk about instruction register. Then you come to know about the addressing modes. So, I want to explain about the instruction register. Then you come to know about the operand, what is the opcode, what is the mode, what is address field, everything. Because here, just listen. This is a register. In this register, I have divided into 3 parts. Totally 4 parts are there. This first part we can call as mode. What is this? M means mode. And second part, this one is a opcode. What is this? Opcode. Okay. And this one is called operand. R for rend, operand. So here I am mentioning first part is called opcode, and second part opcode, and third part operand. Dear students, first this bit indicating about mode, and second 3 bits would be there. The 3 bits will be indicating about opcode, and again 3 bits will be indicate operand. So what you are able to see on the top of here in instruction, operand is given. So I am talking about this part only, this operand. And last, some more extra part is there. Nearly 7 bits will be there, 7 bits would be there, and this part we call address mode. Address, and we can modes also we can say that field, okay, field, mode or field. So here what you are observing, one is a mode M for, and second is the opcode and operand and address field. So this is the structure of the instruction register, and based on this instruction register, the operations going to be performed, or the address, as I said that in definition, it will interpret it or modifying the address. Okay, interpret and modifying that. What to do? An operand, what kind of operations should be performed, and where data will get. It is in a register, it is in a memory, it is in input-output devices, where it is, and what kind of data it is, and what type of operations should be performed. So these all things are instructed by in this instruction register. Okay, we are talking about modes, and these modes help us to get the data. This where it is, where data is available, where data is available. For example, I will tell you. So now you want to get some money from your parents. Okay, it may be from your father, it may be from your mother. You want to get some money. Just You're asking to your mom, Mom, I need 1,000 rupees. Then she said, I don't have now, right now in my hand. Then you will ask again, okay, you don't have in your hand, but I need money. Then she said, or she will say something to you, that is, go and take from the locker. Go and take from the locker. Now your mommy is giving one instruction is that, so go and take from the locker, that is instructions, that is the instruction given by your mom. And based on the instruction, you are go towards the address, that is the, where is the address? The locker is the address. And that locker, you will do the one operation. What is that? You will take the money. You will take the money. What is the data over there? The money is the data. The money is the data. And the what, the words that is given by your mom, they are the instructions. Okay, they are the instructions. Okay, now what you are going to do, that are the operation. What are you going to do? You are walking, it is the operation. You are going to take the money. The taking of the money is called operation. So you are doing operation on money. So your locker is the address. Your locker is the address. We are getting the data in a locker. The locker is specifying the location or address for money. The same manner, in a computer, you will do the several jobs, several works, several tasks. These all tasks, okay, depends on the data. And this data will available at particular locations. These locations, okay, represented by address modes. Address modes. Okay, that is the immediate address. Immediate address, here, look at here. Operand is part of instruction. I already said, again I want to say, operand means it talks about or it indicates where the data or what kind of data it is. Let's imagine 5. 5 is the operand. 10 is the operand. A is operand. B is operand. So operand is nothing but a data that present. A data that present is an operand. Okay? Then look at here. Operand is a part of instruction. I already said that that thing is the instruction. Operand is a part of instruction. I add 5. You add 5 to connect the accumulator, and 5 is the operand. What I said, what is 5 here? 5 is the operand. Not only 5, 10, any data that is called as an operand. So 5 is the operand. No memory reference for fetched data. Size of the number is restricted to the size of the address field. Size of the address field. So now more memory reference to the fetched data, immediate address. And size of the number is restricted to the size of the address field. So what we have to understand here, operand is nothing but a data. Operand is nothing but a data. Okay? So you will do the operations on operand. You will do the operations on operand. Operand, what is operand? Operand is the data. What is the operand? The 5 is the operand. Okay, 5 is the data, and you will do the operations on operand. So immediate address, operand is part of instruction at 5, and so an immediate address, an immediate operand as a constant value, that is already immediate, this is a constant value, or an expression. When an instruction with 2 operands uses immediate addressing, the first operand may be a register or memory location, and the second operand is a immediate constant. Immediate constant. So, when an instruction with the two operands, here is only one operand, but what is the immediate address? It is an immediate operand has a constant value or expression. Constant value or expression. Immediate address always having one thing, that is, it will have the constant value or expressing. If it has the constant value or expression, then we will say that it is the immediate address. Okay? And one more thing, when an instruction with the two operands uses immediate addressing, here just imagine here the two operands are there. So, immediate address will refer the constant value or expression. Constant value 5, 10, 100 like that, or expression in expression. And direct addressing. Address field contains the address of operand A equal to A. Effective address is equal to the address field. Add A. Now add contents of the cell A to accumulator. Look in a memory at address A for operand. A single memory reference to access data. Single memory reference to access data. No additional calculation to be get effective address. Address space is limited to the size of the address field. So here talks about the direct addressing. That is addressing also, it contains some space, some size. Some size is there. So based on the size only, it will perform the operations. Direct addressing. So address field contains the address of the operand. Address of the operand. What is the address of operand? For example, 5 is there. Okay. Okay, address of a operand. So 5 is there, and this 5 is stored into the variable A. Variable A. All of you know about the how to declare a variable in your C language. I hope that you all learned about how to declare variables in a programming language. Again, I want to give one example how to declare variable. You want to declare the variable, simple thing. First, you will follow the data type and then variable name, then assigning the value. So here, this is a variable declaration. So int A equal to 5. This is a variable declaration. Here A is the location for 5. 5 is the content. Okay, variable contains the value. Variable contains the value. For example, your value, you are there in your house, your house can be called as a variable and you can be called as a data or content. Okay, now your house is a address for, your house is address for you, and that's why your house called as a variable, because your house help you to stay there. The same way, A is helping to stay 5, to store number 5. That's why A become a variable. Now listen, how it will store in the computer. This is the memory, this is the 5, and this location name, address is A. Now what is direct address? Direct address talks about, it will contains the operand. What is the operand here? A is the operand, and this direct address will pointing the this operand. So what is this operand? A is the operand. So direct address will pointing this operand. Nothing but showing the address. It's showing the address where this 5 will be available. This 5 will be there in A, and it pointing the A. Just you go through A, and at that A you will get the 5. So it will not pointing the 5, but it is pointing the A. This is called direct address. Okay, direct address. So look at here, we can understand easily. So what is this instruction? I already said operand, no? This is operand. So where it is the memory. This is one is the memory. In this memory, many locations are there. Many operands are, many operands are. So one operand is what? A. This is something is there. Now what is telling direct address means, so directly pointing this one. This directly pointing this one. It means in between no mediators at all. Directly pointing. Here some data is there, and this one directly pointing here. This one directly pointing here. This is called direct addressing. I hope that you understand. A, in A something is there, this is pointing directly here. For example, A is equal to 5, imagine A equal to 5. So this A value stored here, that is nothing but directly addressing the operand. Operand is the value contains. So directly, so showing the address where this content will be available. This is called direct address. That means we want to say something, hey, where is your friend available? You can say, go to that house, my friend will be there. That is called directly we are telling the address to get the data. Same manner, direct address means here directly getting the data from the memory. Okay, I hope that you understand this one, and we will continue about this address modes in our forthcoming video lecture. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. This is a reference to get the video lectures. Thank you for watching. The remaining part I want to cover in my forthcoming video lecture.